Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, please like, subscribe and comment. And if you're not new, welcome back family, and welcome back family. I hope you guys are good, I hope you guys are happy, I hope you guys are popping, and most especially I hope you guys are healthy. And in today's video, it's a sit down video. I've been vlogging a lot, I've been going up and downs and whatsoever, so I owe myself time to sit down and talk about important issues that people have been asking me on Instagram DMs, Facebook and whatsoever. So I'm here to address that, do not worry. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get it. Okay guys, so don't be surprised when I look down, because I wrote down notes so that I do not forget what I have to talk about, the important points. Because sometimes you just talk and you forget about the things that you were supposed to talk, and you say things that are not relevant. So yeah, that's why I wrote things down. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so firstly I want to discuss this Nsfas issue. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been asking me since they saw like my video is literally growing with views and whatsoever. People enjoyed that video, and I've been getting a lot of questions regarding certain issues on that video since I was a transfer student. So I've been asked about Nsfas applications and whatsoever. And when I looked back, I saw that I didn't explain thoroughly on the Nsfas issue and whatsoever. So firstly, when you're a transfer student and when you transfer, right? In terms of Nsfas, you don't have to reapply, guys. You don't have to reapply. You don't have to stress yourself and be like, should I apply again and whatever. Do not apply for Nsfas. As long as you passed by your previous school and as long as you were Nsfas beneficiary, then yo guys, I'm itching. Sorry. Yeah, as long as you passed and you're Nsfas funded, then no worries. You don't have to apply. What the process is, when you register at the new institution, make sure you always go at the financial aid office, pressure them to send your registration data to Nsfas, because normally the process takes time. I remember this other person asked me, people received their allowances and I haven't received my allowance, so what's going on, guys? Be patient. The process takes time because Nsfas has to see that you in this institution, and now they're confused what's going on. This year you're in this institution, last year you were there, so it's a process of trying to figure out, okay, fine, since we received this person's registration data from the new institution, then let's see if the old institution will send a registration data. So that's why it takes time, because they want to see at the end the final decision on, yeah. So be patient, it takes time, cool down. You're gonna receive all your money, do not worry, you're gonna be funded, your fees will be paid off, so do not stress about that. I think I answered the question. Do not stress out about your Nsfas. Firstly, you don't have to reapply for your Nsfas as long as you passed, and make sure that you pass your modules at the institution that you were before going to a new institution, so that it does not confuse the requirements. Because remember, Nsfas has a requirement. You need to pass almost 50% of your modules in order to be funded, and you need to apply with the what's that, rule N1, rule N2. So Nsfas funds you for 5 years. So if you've been studying for 5 years, just know that Nsfas will stop funding you. So check out the requirements of Nsfas and whatsoever. But mostly, if you still a second year, first year, third year, then meaning you still qualify and you're still doing an undergraduate program, then just make sure you pass your 50%. Okay, not 50%. Pass all your modules in order for Nsfas to continue funding you. So I sorted that out, and I hope you guys understand it now. Do not stress out about Nsfas. Do not stress out. For the process to be quicker and whatsoever, obviously people will take time. Black people take time with everything that they do. So just go to the financial aid office, just pressure them. Can you please send my registration data to Nsfas? Because in order for Nsfas to quickly find you, then obviously the school needs to send your registration data to Nsfas so that the process is fast. But yeah, just be patient, you will get it. Be patient. So another been asking me about accommodation, especially where I'm schooling at University of Mpumalanga. I don't know if it's the same process as any other university, but I think so. I assume that's it. So University of Mpumalanga, where I study, there's in camp and out camp. For those who don't know, I'll just say it fully. In camp means accommodation inside the campus, and out camp means accommodation outside the campus. So for those who stay inside the campus, do not worry. I got this question and people asked, are they restaurants? Do they sell food? And whatsoever. Yes, they sell food, anything that you want. If you want bread, if you want drink, if you want, name them. There's restaurant that accommodate you guys for in case you can't go to town, you can't go to the malls and whatsoever. You can get quick needed things inside the campus. And the outside campus, there's literally everything. That's the advantage of it, because there's everything. You can go to the store at any time. Obviously, even at inside accommodation, you can go to town, but it's more advantage. Yeah, it's more advantage when you're outside camp, because you can go to the store. Stores are closer depending on where you stay. So if you choose accommodation that's more suitable for you. That will make everything convenient, easier, and yeah. So with outside accommodation, as long as you Nsfas funded, even other bursaries, but I'm mainly focusing on Nsfas because I use Nsfas, so I know more information regarding Nsfas. So when you're Nsfas beneficiary, when you're Nsfas funded, right? Nsfas covers your accommodation. You just have to bring your bedding sheet, because there's bed. I don't understand which kind of accommodation would want you to bring a bed, but it's fine. There's bed, there's kitchen, there's stove, so you don't have to bring your own stove, even including the in-camp accommodation. Yeah, there's stove, there's literally everything. Study tables, chairs. The only thing that you have to bring are your dishes, obviously food, your grocery, and bathing sheet. That's all. There's fridge, but some accommodations don't have fridges inside the rooms and whatsoever. So I advise you, if you can, just get a mini bar fridge so that you don't have complications, because just know people steal. There's no race where they don't steal. I don't know how, because we all receive money. Like, I know some people divide their allowances, send it to their families and whatsoever, but I mean, we can buy basic things, and I don't see the necessity of stealing. I would go and ask. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that on my behalf, but it's fine, let's not get into it. But the disadvantage of not sharing your fridge is because now you can't buy certain things because you're afraid that they'll steal those certain things. You can't buy yourself yogurt, because if you buy it, you're forced to finish it now. You can't even leave for tomorrow because they steal. So yeah, get a bar fridge and you sorted. So, and also, if you stay outside campus, just know that there's transport is always available, so do not stress about it. You don't have to use your own transport money and whatsoever. Nsfas covers everything, covers transport, covers accommodation, covers your food allowance. So yeah, I think I'm done with accommodation. It's the same thing. Even in accommodation at school, you just bring your bedding sheet, groceries, and yeah, everything's sorted. Next point is balancing your social life with your academic schoolwork. So yeah, obviously some people, they love the life of the party. We all love soft lives and whatsoever. Obviously we all want soft lives, but some people, and it's not a bad thing. Like, it's really not a bad thing. It's somebody's decision or whatsoever. But it's very important, if you're one person who likes going out, who likes shopping, who likes friends, who likes social life, I feel like it's a thing where you should sit down, balance it out, and yeah, find ways on how to structure your whole life thing. Today I'm studying, tomorrow I'm going out, because it's very easy to go out. It's very easy. It's really not difficult. And forget about schoolwork. It's very easy. And remember, in terms of university and whatsoever, they do not care. They will not follow you. If you miss your assignment, darling, you missed your assignment. If you miss your test, I'm sorry, you missed it. Come with the doctor's note. So be able to balance that, because it's so annoying when you see your peers passing and going to another level and you just here behind. That's the worst feeling. Yes, you might tell yourself it's not like high school, where when you fail one subject, then you have to repeat the whole grade, which is so unnecessary, honestly. Because at university, when you fail one module, you obviously it depends if it's a major module where, yeah, so if you fail it, you don't have to fail the whole year, even though you add a year, but you don't fail the, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, if you have 5 modules, and let me make an example, 5 modules, and this is the module that you major in, and these are the other modules in G. So if you fail the one that you major in, then you add a year, and this one you can continue. So the year that you're adding, you'll be only doing this one. But if you don't fail the majoring module and you just fail this ones, you can always carry it. Like, you can always, you fail it, then you continue the next, yeah, so you can carry it. You don't have to do the whole year just for that. So it's like that. So be able to plan out your, it's not easy, I'm not saying I'm perfect too, but be able to plan out how your social life and academic life will be balanced. If you tell yourself you're gonna go to parties and whatsoever weekends, then make sure during the week you study, you sit your I don't know if I'm allowed to say this word, but yeah, you sit down and study, just go. It's very easy to miss classes, I don't want to lie. It's very easy because the way they structure timetables, it's so annoying. I could have a class from 8 to 10, then my next class is from at 4 to 5. So it's very easy for me to leave and go back to rest and not attend my late class. So yeah, let's attend classes, guys. Let's attend. It's hard, we know, but I'm also learning. So let's attend classes. Let's not miss. Just because we don't mark register lists to show that you're present and whatsoever. Attending classes, it's very, 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 it's very important, because that's where you get information. There's no such thing as scope at school. There's no such thing as scope. So missing a class is very bad because all the information might be there. And yeah, I remember I had to transfer, so my classes were clashing. I was at TET, I had to go to TET because I was writing, and this institution, they already started, so I couldn't attend a certain class and they were writing a test. But lucky enough, I was very fortunate, God, yeah, thank you, and I was given a chance to write because I explained my story. So in such cases, you could miss a class and you find out that you're writing, so be aware of that. And yeah, I think I covered the accommodation. Now we're going to rest life and meals and whatsoever. So being a student when it comes to food and whatsoever, guys, be able to budget the money that you get. I know it's hard, oh my word, guys. Let's buy needs more than wants. If you have to buy cooking oil, salt, guys, I'm thinking about something. If you have to buy cooking oil, if you have to buy rice or maize meal, chicken, it's fine, noodles and whatsoever. Do not buy your wines such as chocolates, such as milkshakes and whatsoever, and you find yourself stranded during the middle of the month, unless they help you at home, unless you can just ask at home. But if you can't ask, yeah, budget your money. Tell yourself, okay, these are the needs that I want, and whatever that you've left with, that's where you can use that for your wants, for nice things, for nice goodies. I really love nice goodies, and I'm still working out on that. I'm still working out on budgeting. It's not easy, because I'm one person who likes good things. I like nice things. I like eating nice food. And it's very tricky for me because I find myself stranded. I don't have anything, and now I have to ask and whatsoever. And my parents, they are here with me. But yeah, be able to buy the food that you need more than the food that you want, and whatever change that you left with, that's where you can just add on and buy whatever you need. I know it's hectic, but yeah, we live with noodles. So yeah, just buy your needs more than once, and it's all perfect. It's all good. The next point is all about studying, how to manage studying. And I'll tell you my advice on which method is good. So yeah, normally when you stay at rest, it's very hard to study. Okay, this is on what I feel like, yeah, my opinion whatsoever. So for me, basically, it's very hard to study at race, because at race it's all about, you know, people are together. So there's music, there's fun time, people play games and whatsoever. So the noise is just disruptive. You're disruptive and whatsoever. So I find it very easier to go to campus, to go to the library and study, because now those who are at the library are there to study, or rather do their assignment, and you get motivated by that, because you know if you're at the library and that one is study, you can't use your phone. You literally can't use your phone, because now you're feeling the guilt. Oh, yo, those people are here to study and I'm the only one who's using my phone. So I feel like for me, it's all about motivation when I'm at the library, because I feel like, no, since there's people that are surrounded by which people who are around me are studying, so I'm also there to study. So it's sort of an encouragement, and it's quiet. When you go to the library, there's no library where there's noise, where they're playing music and also that. Libraries are always quiet, which means your phone is always silent, which means you don't play music, you don't play any loud music, you don't listen to anything loud, anything that has loudness, you do not do. So that's why I enjoy that environment. And the other disadvantage of studying here at Race is because you don't stay alone. Some people stay alone and some people don't stay alone. So you have a roommate, and now you need to balance and check your times. Okay, since my roommate is sleeping at this time, so I need to study at this time. And what if she sleeps at 12? Now you have to study at 12 and you're exhausted because you did not sleep. So it's very difficult studying, because now if you're studying, you can't tell your roommate, no, can you please keep quiet, I want to study. But your roommate has a life. Your roommate receives phone calls. Your roommate has friends, they video call and whatsoever. So just because you're studying, then you have to tell them, no, I'm studying now, can you please keep quiet? It does not make sense. Yes, even though you're going to show a lot of respect that my roommate is studying, let me use my headsets and whatsoever. But when I'm on a phone call, then what should I do? So yeah, I feel like that's another disadvantage of studying here at Risk. The music, your restmates playing games, playing music. Obviously, when they're cooking, they do not cook silent. They talk, they scream, they shout and everything. So that's the disadvantage for me studying at Race. So I prefer studying at the library. Anytime I get, I go to the library, sit down and study. Could be like literally, it could be 30 minutes and 1 hour, and you can feel like you've done a lot, because now your focus is there and not your phone. And it's very impossible to study with using your phone. It's so impossible. That's why they advise people, if you're studying, use your laptop or whatsoever, because you cannot study with your device, because messages are bound to be received. Phone calls are bound to be received. So hence I say it's very wise to study at the library if you can get there. Even if you don't have a class that day, just sacrifice, okay, since I didn't study, just console yourself that way. Since I didn't study from Monday to Thursday and today I'm free, let me go to the library and take 5 hours or 4 hours to study. I'm telling you, you will not feel guilty. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, studying at the library it has more advantages more than studying at Race. For me, I don't know for some of you guys, but for me. So the last point, guys, I have many points, but unfortunately I cannot cover everything up, because if I had to cover everything up, then we'll probably spend around about 24 hours doing this video, and it wouldn't be fair enough for you guys to watch a video that's 4 hours. So the last and interesting point is that I want to tell you guys, if you go to campus, what are the things that you can access very easily. I'm mostly gonna talk based on the campus that I'm at, but I feel like most campus have similar things, if not mistaken. But do not come after me. You can comment down below and tell me what things do you access at school. But I'm mainly focused on what I can access right now at my campus. So first thing that you can access at campus is a clinic. Yeah, I feel like all campuses have a clinic, right? Because if not, then why? So yeah, you can access a clinic literally from my campus from 8 up until 4. Yeah, from 8 to 4. But I feel like they should work that out and make it a 24-hour thing, because we have students staying at campus, and what if something happens at night and the clinic is closed? So it should be a thing that should be changed. It should be like a 24-hour thing, so that even those who are sick at night and whatever, they can quickly go to the clinic at campus. So I feel like that's one thing that I like about it, because when you're not feeling okay, you don't have to spend money. Since you're a student, you don't have to spend money to go to the doctor and whatsoever. You can simply go to a free facility at school and they can gladly help you. They're not like other nurses. You see those nurses where, oh, I'm a nurse. I don't understand nurses. I feel like all the nurses are the same. It's like when they apply for a job, like they're all the same, man. They act the same, they do things the same. But yeah, so they won't judge you for whatever you're coming for, because we come for different reasons, honestly, and that's okay. That's really okay. So I feel like that's, at least you finding comfortability in going there. And yeah, so the other thing that you can access at school, I still haven't accessed it, and I don't know why, but it's the gym area. Why didn't I access it already? I've never been in there. I always pass it. Like, I literally always pass it by just looking, but I've never been there. But yeah, there's a gym area where if you feel like you need to exercise, if you feel like you're committed in exercise with gym and whatever, you can go there. Yeah, you can go there. That's nice, actually. Come to think about it. But the reason I don't go there, because I leave off camp. It's easier when you stay in campus rather than staying out, because now the transport issues and whatsoever. But yeah, there's a gym area. It's for everybody, as long as you go in there with great attire, because you can't go to the gym with just jeans and formal attire and whatsoever. You go with tights, you go with your techies and whatsoever, and you sorted. They will never chase you away. That's what I like about it. And yeah, and the other thing that you can access at school, at my school, University of Mpumalanga, is a dining hall. And it's a dining hall and what? I forgot the other name, but there are two dining halls where the first one they do with chips, fast food like junky chips, Russians, the type, our vibe, fish and whatsoever. And the other dining hall, they deal with home food, homemade food, rice, pap, chicken, beef, frogs, all of it, name it. So yeah, so we have two different dining halls that specialize in two different kind of foods. So I feel like that's one thing I like about it. They're expensive. So before buying, budget your monthly. It goes back to budgeting. Budget your monthly money, because it needs money. You don't eat for free. I'm sorry, but you pay. And the other thing that you can access is the pool area. For me, I always go there to chill and whatsoever, but I've never swam because it's just awkward. I mean, you're swimming and there are people there and they're looking at you. I don't know, and sometimes I think that pool area, it's just for decoration, because I've never seen anybody swimming. I've never, I've never seen anybody swimming, but it's fine. If you want to swim, you can gladly go there. We're not saying you should not swim. You can. If you don't see anybody swimming, does not mean you're not allowed to swim. You can swim. And yeah, the other thing that you can access, obviously I'm not going to say everything, because yeah, I'm not going to say everything. I'm just saying the basic things that you can get. Is the sports areas, soccer area, netball area, basketball areas, and whatsoever. So you can play sports at school. And that's the one thing I like about it. You can play sports. So yeah, if you feel like you one person who likes sports, I like netball and I want to join netball. I want to go to trials, So yeah, I feel like playing sports, it's one thing that will ease your mind if you don't like going out and you're always one person who's indoors. So I feel like soccer will make you meet up with new people, socialize with people and whatsoever. So yeah, watch out for playing sports. And what else? So what else do they have? Oh, we have the library as mentioned. I don't have to talk about it. You can borrow books. That's what I like about it. Not necessarily reading books and whatever. You can borrow, because I went there and you can also borrow a Bible. You can borrow you can borrow, guys, anything, not necessarily reading books, even textbooks, so you can borrow. And we have computer rooms where you feel like if you want to use the computer, you can go to the computer lab, and yeah, and just sit down and use it. So yeah, I feel like that's all. I'm not, obviously it's not all, but I'm not gonna mention everything, you know, but those are the basic things that I'm gonna mention that you can find at school. Yeah, I think I'll end off the video here. If I have anything more importantly to say, and if you feel like I missed something and you want me to talk about something, you can mention it down on the comments, and I will gratefully so engage with you guys, because I really love engaging with my people. I end up the video here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and thank you so much for the support, guys. We are road to 1K. We're almost at 1K. It's been a journey. It's been a journey that I've been enjoying. Like, I literally enjoy making content for you guys. I enjoy looking at the camera, just talking, and it never feels like I'm talking alone. It always feels like I'm talking to you guys. I don't know how is that even possible, but yeah, thank you so much for the support, and let's make it to 1K. Let's share the video for people to be aware of the things that they can find at campus, you know, sort of a university advice for those who are going there for the first time. So yeah, it's mainly about that. So thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it with all my heart. I appreciate it. And yeah, I have news, but I'm not going to mention them now. It's still early, you know, still planning and whatever. But this news are going to be news, and I promise you guys, stay tuned to hear the big news that I'm about to announce. So bye guys, I love you.